What really goes on in the ring with a heavyweight champion? Today, we dive into the legendary wisdom of Rocky Marciano. Not just about fighting, but about mastering the art of boxing and training like a champ. Rocky Marciano was a fighter unlike any other, known for his relentless power and unyielding determination. But beneath that fierce exterior was a man of surprising character. This video uncovers the secrets behind his success, the fundamentals he swore by, and how his timeless advice still shapes boxing today. From training tips to the mental game, get ready to learn what it truly takes to step into the ring as a champion. Stick around, because these insights could change the way you think about boxing forever. The gentleman fighter's mindset. Rocky Marciano was known not just for his brutal power in the ring, but for being a true gentleman outside of it. Many were shocked by how different he was when the gloves came off. That contrast made him even more remarkable. Even though he fought with unmatched ferocity, Rocky carried himself with respect, humility, and an unwavering sense of honor. He believed that being a gentleman was part of what made him a champion, keeping him grounded despite his fame and success. This mindset set him apart in a sport often seen as rough and ruthless. Rocky's demeanor reminded everyone that strength and kindness could coexist, and that respect for your opponent was as important as the will to win. His approach to boxing was as much mental as it was physical, blending discipline with compassion. This deep human side of Rocky Marciano, often hidden behind his fierce reputation, is a vital lesson in the world of combat sports. The gentleman fighter's mindset teaches us that true courage comes from controlling aggression, not letting it control you. It's about fighting with heart, but also with respect, humility, and integrity. Understanding this side of Rocky gives us a richer picture of what it really means to be a champion. What happens when Rocky steps into the ring? Once inside the ring, Rocky transformed. It was no longer just about sport. It was a fight to keep his title, a battle of wills against anyone trying to take it from him. That fierce determination defined every moment he fought. What most people don't see is the mindset switch that happens when the bell rings. Rocky wasn't just a boxer then. He became a force of nature. His gentleness faded, replaced by a relentless, unforgiving drive to defend what he had earned. His training wasn't just physical preparation, it was mental conditioning for that moment of truth. Every punch he threw carried the weight of his legacy. Every movement was calculated to outsmart and overpower his opponents. But it wasn't brute strength alone. Rocky knew that winning required heart, technique, and the will to push beyond pain and exhaustion. His opponents quickly learned that facing Rocky meant facing a champion who refused to back down. Even when battered, Rocky would find a way to stand tall and fight back harder. This fierce spirit made his fights legendary, his name synonymous with resilience and grit. Stepping into that ring was not just a physical act for Rocky. It was embracing a role that made him an icon. And what happened next would shock everyone who thought boxing was only about strength, revealing the deeper layers of strategy, courage, and pure passion that defined Rocky's legendary career. Boxing basics from the Holy Bible of the sport. Marciano's training philosophy comes straight from what he called the Holy Bible of boxing, offering timeless advice for fighters at every level. He emphasized common mistakes and simple, logical steps to avoid injuries and build strong foundations. According to the basic rules of the sport, it is not intended for those who wish to take boxing lightly. Boxing demands top condition at all times, unlike other sports. There are no timeout periods in boxing, whether you're a beginner or a professional. These fundamentals apply. Most ring injuries and fatalities stem from contestants not being in proper physical shape. A boxer should never step into the ring unless he is fully prepared physically. The training should include shadow boxing, bag punching, and minor training activities without body contact. This reduces the risk of injury while improving skill and stamina. Choosing the right trainer is critical. Not all former boxers make good. Coaches, an inept trainer can ruin a promising career by forcing a pupil to adopt the wrong style or bad habits. The best trainers have multiple good boxers under their guidance. The basic stance or pose position is the foundation of both offense and defense in boxing. Beginners start with feet spaced 18 to 24 inches apart. Left foot forward, right foot back. Hands and arms are positioned to maximize protection and offensive readiness. The body should remain relaxed with knees slightly bent. Proper footwork demands smooth movement. Jerky or hopping movements tire you and throw off your balance. You should glide smoothly to find openings and maintain control. Common errors include dropping one hand while punching with the other. Practicing in front of a mirror helps correct these mistakes. Always keep your chin down, mouth closed, teeth clamped, and eyes open. Staying alert and balanced lets you dodge punches and counterattack effectively. Physical conditioning, the most critical factor. The top cause of injuries and even fatalities in the ring is poor physical condition. A boxer should never step into the ring unless he is in the proper physical condition. Conditioning is not just about strength, but about endurance, speed, and mental resilience. Training needs to be smart and focused, with an emphasis on gradual progress. There is no room for shortcuts in boxing, as the demands are intense and unforgiving. Shadow boxing, bag work, and minor training activities with no body contact help build skill and fitness while reducing the risk of injury. However, as the boxer advances, real sparring becomes crucial to simulate fight conditions. It's essential never to force oneself to continue training when exhausted, since boxing demands peak condition at all times. Other sports may allow timeout periods, but boxing offers no breaks, which makes being in top shape critical. Proper physical conditioning reduces fatigue, improves reaction time, and helps maintain focus throughout the fight. Without it, even a most skilled boxer is vulnerable to mistakes and injuries. Whether you're a rookie or a professional, conditioning forms the foundation for longevity and success in boxing. It's not only about toughening your body, but also preparing your mind to withstand the pressure and pain of the ring. To truly master boxing, you must respect the importance of physical conditioning above all else. Choosing the right trainer. Choosing the right trainer is one of the most crucial decisions in a boxer's career. Not every former boxer makes a great coach, and Rocky Marciano warns against blindly trusting someone just because they once fought in the ring. In fact, some trainers may have been poor competitors themselves, who developed bad habits that could be passed down to their pupils. Such mistakes can severely damage a fighter's technique and might even cost them their career in the long run. Marciano advises fighters to seek out gyms with multiple successful boxers, as this is often a sign that the trainer truly understands the sport. A good coach is not just about teaching punches, but about tailoring training to each individual's unique body structure and style. Relying on a one-man coaching staff, like those often found in small clubs, might limit the range of expertise available. It's better to train where there is a team of experienced professionals ready to guide you. A trainer's role includes identifying strengths and weaknesses quickly and helping a boxer develop a personal style that maximizes their potential. Trusting the right trainer means avoiding common pitfalls early and building a solid foundation for success inside the ring and beyond. Mastering the stance, the foundation of defense and offense. Proper stance is crucial in boxing and self-defense. Beginners learn a basic pose position that balances defense with offensive potential. This stance is the foundation for everything that follows in the ring, starting with your feet. Known as footwork, they should be 18 to 24 inches apart, depending on your height. The big toe of the left foot points slightly to the right. The left foot is forward, the right foot is back. Your weight should be evenly distributed on the soles of both feet, knees slightly bent, and the entire body relaxed. No tenseness whatsoever. Hands up, elbows touching your hip bones, the left fist extended slightly in front of the body about shoulder level, with the left shoulder hunched and raised slightly higher than the right. This helps ward off right hand smashes. The right fist stays near the jaw to protect the face from the opponent's left hand, but also ready to drive straight out when needed. Offensively, keep your chin down and snuggled into the dimple of your left shoulder, exactly between the deltoid muscle of the shoulder and the pectoral muscle of the chest. Mouth closed and teeth clamped for protection. Eyes open and always on the opponent. The stance allows you to move efficiently, gliding smoothly to maintain balance while tracking your opponent, practice weaving and twisting your trunk from the waist up, if you can do this without losing balance, you have found the proper stance distance. Movement should be smooth. Like a panther, to move forward, slide your left foot up a few inches and follow with the right. Avoid leaving your feet too far apart, as this makes you an easy target to move left or right. Shift each foot accordingly. And to retreat, lead with the right foot, followed by the left. With experience, you will develop your own style built on this solid stance foundation. Mastering this position is not just about defense. It creates the platform for powerful offense while maintaining protection. By perfecting this stance, you're one step closer to boxing like a true champion. Footwork and movement. Smooth, not jerky. Good footwork is often misunderstood in boxing. Some people mistake hopping and jumping for effective movement, but these jerky motions only tire you out and throw you off balance. When you're hopping, you can't properly set yourself to deliver a powerful punch, making you vulnerable. Instead, your movement should be smooth and graceful, almost like waltzing. Relax your body as you look for openings in your opponent's guard, but always stay alert. Just before throwing a punch, tighten your arms slightly to add solidity to your blow. Moving with the grace of a panther is a perfect analogy for the kind of footwork you should aim for. When you want to move forward, slide your left foot a few inches ahead, then carefully follow with the right foot, maintaining balance and flow. Avoid the common mistake of lifting your left foot and leaving the right foot behind, which leave you dead in your tracks, an easy target for a quick opponent. To move left or right, simply slide that foot in the direction you want to go and bring the other following, always keeping your balance intact. Retreating means the opposite. First, moving your right foot back, followed by the left. As you gain experience, you'll develop a natural rhythm and style that suits your unique body structure and fighting approach. Smooth footwork not only helps you evade attacks, but also positions you perfectly to seize offensive opportunities. Remember, it's not about quick, erratic steps, but controlled, deliberate motion that allows you to flow around your opponent and dominate the ring. Avoiding common mistakes in punching and defense. A typical beginner error is dropping one hand while punching with the other, leaving themselves vulnerable. Marciano stresses practicing in front of a mirror to correct these mistakes. Always keep hands up, chin down, and eyes on your opponent. This simple discipline can make the difference between getting hit and controlling the fight. When you throw a left punch, your right hand must stay up for defensive purposes. The reverse applies when throwing a right punch. Many novices neglect this and expose themselves to counterattacks. Another mistake is hopping or jumping in the ring, which tires you out quickly and throws off your balance. Jerky movements prevent you from setting your feet properly to deliver a hard, fast punch. Instead, focus on smooth, controlled footwork, almost like waltzing. Stay relaxed, yet alert, looking for openings. Just before throwing a punch, tighten your arms slightly, which makes the blow more solid and effective. Keeping your chin tucked and your mouth closed protects you from damage, while eyes should always stay on your opponent, ready to react to their every move. Mastering these defensive habits early on, as Marciano advised, is crucial for long-term success in boxing. Avoid rushing or sloppy execution, as these mistakes can lead to serious punishment in the ring. The goal is to make your punches count, while minimizing the risk of getting hit. Practice, patience, and attention to detail will shape you into a smart, formidable fighter. Rocky Marciano's insights reveal that boxing is more than raw power. It's balance, strategy, and discipline. Whether you're new to the sport or looking to sharpen your skills, these lessons are foundational. Think beyond just swinging fists. Mastering the art means mastering yourself. Every punch you throw, every move you make, should be deliberate and purposeful. The stance you carry is not just a position. It's your defense and attack wrapped in one. It's fascinating how small details like foot placement and hand positioning can change the entire fight. Rocky understood that perfection comes from patience and persistent practice, not just natural talent. This wisdom echoes today for anyone stepping into the ring or even learning to handle themselves with confidence. It's about respect for the craft and respect for the opponent. As you grow, you develop your style, but the foundation stays the same, solid and unshakable. Keep your chin down, hands up, eyes sharp, and feet moving smoothly. These simple rules save champions and can guide you too. So take these lessons from the Champs book, apply them consistently, and you may find yourself not just fighting harder, but fighting smarter. Boxing is as much a mental game as it is physical. And Rocky Marciano's timeless advice reminds us that true strength lies in the mind as much as the body.